Hello happy gardeners, you join me on a beautiful June morning down at Stinky Ditch Nursery. It's the first week of June, as you can see. I don't think I've done a post since March. It was a tour of the nursery, but everything is in full growing. It's wonderful. I just chopped back what I need to. I will just show you inside the greenhouse what's going on in here. We have got cyclamen dying back. Please, if you're receiving cyclamen at the moment, this is what they look like. They are deciduous plants. We've got loads of seed pods forming. Oh, there's one split. And they're starting to split, see? These are the seed pods. And they're all starting to split open now. So I've got to go around and collect them up quick, because otherwise the ants and everything else will get them, because they're nice and sweet. So everything in nature loves them. But yeah, these are the cyclamen. If you've got them in your garden or in pots, they're not dead. They're just asleep. They do it every year, like trees do in the winter. It's quite normal. Load of babies down here. There we go, all the baby cyclamen all coming on. Sometimes they stay evergreen if they are this little, but usually they die back to the pot. Leaves yellow off and all the rest of it. And we got some germination out the back. Let's have a look at the germination out the back. Oh, we got a load of lovely, look at these laxa. Aren't they lovely? They are so good for dry areas under trees. They will self-seed like nothing on earth. I'll show you the flower. I've got one of them just coming to flower. See, these are the bigger ones that I've got. And there it is, there's a flower. And so you get this carpet of red flowers amongst the lovely grassy leaves. And they die back to nothing in the winter, but they're lovely, absolutely lovely. And they self-seed well, they're really good at self-seeding well. And what we got over here? We've got some Bumeria. Again, these are just starting to sprout up. This is a climber I grow, a Peruvian climber. And they went in February. And here we've got a load of Billardia. These are also something that went in February, and they've only just started sprouting. You've got to be patient with this stuff. You've got to be patient with it. And a load more macrorhinum, Geranium macrorhinum. These are beautiful little flowers. The bees love them. I will show you. Oh, tree peonies. I got to get this stuff online. I really do. I've got all this lovely stuff. I'm too scared to sell it to anyone because I think they're going to moan. And what else we got? Load of a bit of green fly on that one. We'll have to get in with a bit of pinching out on those. These are Penstenum. Lovely red leaf on them when they get older. Oh, this! Now, can someone please tell me what these are? I've been growing them for years. I only sold one last year because someone asked for something blue. Look at that lovely flower. They only last for about a day. They come from grassy things like this. They are rock hard. They just sit out here. These are about 5 years old, these plants. I grew them from seed. And as you can see, even though the flowers only last for about a day each, but they have a lot of flowers, and plants like this one's just in bud, they seem to do it at different times. So you get a good flow of flowers throughout the early summer. Look at them, aren't they lovely? Please tell me what they are, someone. I should know, but there we are. And here's a Cyclamen persicum. These are the houseplant variety, but this is a wild one. And they still, look, it's still flowering, and we're in June now. So if you start off with your hedifoliums that are all sleeping at the moment, they'll all start flowering in July. And you know, then you've got other varieties, the coums that do it in winter. It keeps going, and you can keep a good old cyclamen display if you've got a few varieties. There we go, another macrorhinum. Oh, Agapanthus, they've started budding. We've got some Agapanthus. I'll just show you the ferns first. The ferns. Now, I chopped these back earlier in the year, so everything is now fresh leaf. Look at that. Aren't they delicious? Look at them. Juicy as juicy. And what have we got here? Oh, some diorama. Here, Frank, here's your diorama. I will get them off today. I will get them off today. But there's some lovely diorama. Most of them are just starting to put on some new growth. More cyclamen, coums. Again, all you've got are these seed pods at the moment. A few yellowing leaves. It's not a problem. I don't know how many times I have to say it, but listen, look at that. I must admit, just listening to the birds and the bees. The bees over here. I wonder if we can get them on the camera. These are Geranium macrorhinum. I've been going on them about a bit. But can you hear the bees? They just love this stuff. Absolutely love it. Oh, a bit of goat's beard. There you go, look at that. That lovely. I can't get these online. I really got to share these plants out and get them out in the world. That's the whole point of it. And we've got some Agapanthus in bud. Look, here we go. Buds coming up, which is nice. Look at these, beautiful. If you want to know if your Agapanthus is coming into bud, there's a way of looking, because if you look in the leaves, between the leaves here, you see, you get your fingers in there ever so gently, you can see they're just leaves coming up. But, one here, this one here, let me see if I can get the camera in there so you can see it. That's not a leaf. You pull the leaves apart until eventually you've got this little pointy bit. Like that, you see? Right, a little bit of a look outside, and it's a gorgeous day. It's a gorgeous day. There's some diorama that need tidying up. I've started tidying them up, but they take a bit of time to do. And, oh, there's a pussycat. Hello, Squeaky. She's just had her breakfast. She waits for me at the gate in the morning, meowing. And, oh, loads of self-seeding stuff. Look at this. Here's a geranium pretense, a field geranium. They're beautiful plants, and it's just self-seeded. Leave them to self-seed. Little one with dark leaf there, purple haze. And it's just self-seeded in the middle of the driveway. And here's my little flower bed thing. I did this a few years ago, and it has turned into a little nature wildlife place. It's beautiful. Look at that. We've got orange poppies at the back there, orange feathers. And I've left these in. This is just hawkbit. It's a weed. Well, we consider it a weed. And we've got some lovely geraniums down here coming through. And on the ground, we've got the sancfoy, which is, again, another weed, but it gives these lovely yellow flowers. Brilliant ground cover. At the end of the year, you just sort of drag it out. Got a big poppy here, and this one's self-seeded. So we've got this oriental poppy here. There's a couple of buds coming on it, but that flower's just going over. But one's self-seeded over here. Oh, that's some tidy diorama. I'm starting to put on new growth now. If you've got diorama, you'll see a bit of new greenery coming up. And anyway, yeah, so that's all a good one. And here we are, look. This poppy just sprouted up there. I've got another one there. So I just mow around them, you know? If I'm doing a bit of mowing, and we left it for a month, 6 weeks, but we did have a bit of a mow at the weekend, and so it's all chopped back. And what else we got? Oh, scabious. That's loads. Look at all these geraniums. I think they're the most gorgeous flower, and the bees love them. Look, there's a bee on that one. There we are. Buddleia. My Buddleia globosa. Oh, crikey, I'm going on now. Everyone's going to get bored. But there we are. You can always turn off. That's the beauty of the internet. But my Buddleia globosa, which is the orange or yellowy round one, it does these little balls. It's not like a normal Buddleia. Look at these. You see that? Look at them, aren't they lovely? I've got them in the ground, so I'm going to take some cuttings off of this. And they flower a lot earlier than normal Buddleia. They really do. Right, little bit of a look at some geraniums, and then, I'll let you get on with your day. Oh, and the Penstenum. Look at these. They're just starting to come up. Look at the brilliant red colour on that. They're white flowers. They're gorgeous. I've got a couple in the ground over there. And he's getting so excited, and it's first thing in the morning. Oh, anyone that's working with me today is going to have a deal with it. And there we go. Look at that scabious. These are so good for wildlife. Nice red one here. Look at that. And another geranium. And just to show you how these geraniums self-seed, this geranium pretense purple haze, I just self-seeded there a couple of years ago. And they turn into big plants. This one here. Of course, I keep them amongst the nettles. Nettles are so important. Look at all these little flowers. All these little flowers, they're so good for nature, so good for nature. I know they sting, just put them somewhere where you're not going to get stung. Bit of sticky weed. But yeah, you can see, look at the size of these flowers. Aren't they beautiful? Anyway, that's enough excitement. I've done 9 minutes, I can't believe it. If you made it this far in the video, well done. This has been Robbie Phoenix down at Stinky Ditch Nursery, just showing you what sort of thing's going on. Look at that beautiful geranium. At the start of June. Thank you for watching.